The monster called cultism. It has been living among us. It has now escalated into primary and secondary school, and it has been there for long. It's very common in tertiary institutions, but even at that, nothing has been done to bring it to a halt. Government doesn't really have a lot of policies against that, and Nigerian legal system is not even helping matters. Hi guys, you're watching Mchikky series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this video. So about this time last year, it was justice for Don Davis, and this year it has become justice for Sylvester Oromoni. Don Davis is a kid who was enrolled in Deeper Life Secondary School in New York, and he faced all his challenges there. He was mistreated by his senior students. So when the mother cried on the social media, some people were against her, saying that she was too dramatic. And here we are today. We're talking about Sylvester Oromoni of Dowen School in Lekki, Lagos. Are you surprised that such a thing is happening? Justice for Sylvester Oromoni. This is the story of Dowen College student who allegedly lost his life due to the encounter he had with the senior student in the school who tried to force him to join cult. But unfortunately, he was not forthcoming and they mistreated him. He was sent to his early grave. Though the family said that the school never disclosed that to them, the school said that he sustained injury from playing football. All this they got to know from Sylvester before he passed on. He mentioned the names of people that mistreated him and how everything happened. So the father is now querying the school that they did not protect the son. They want to investigate the case to make sure that the culprits are brought to book. Commissioner of Police by name Hakeem Odumosu said that the 5 people who are allegedly involved, that 3 of them have been arrested by the police while the 2 others are at large. The investigation is still going on. The annoying thing is that the parents had to transport him from Lagos to Warri where they stay, which I think is a very long distance and anything can happen. However, the man during his interview said that they were not able to get a flight for him. That was why they moved him by road. But I felt that they would have at least stabilized the situation in Lagos before moving him to Warri. I know Nigerian health system is not too good, but Lagos, at least they will have a decent hospital that will be able to stabilize him to a certain level before they will get on that journey. So having said that, some people don't know that injustice to one is injustice to all. When people are complaining about this, just pay attention. It happened to Don Davis' mom. The mother was all over social media exposing the school and people never liked it. Some people frowned at it, some people came at her. Even they attacked her physically in the school, that why should she spoil the name of the school? You first of all know that school is there to make money and they are there to protect their name so that people will not understand what is happening. You hear all the good things without knowing all the bad things that are happening in the school. Most often, some of these schools are after your money. They don't care about the welfare of the kid, and that's the reason why as a parent you need to pay close attention. Once a child starts complaining about anything in the school, make sure that you follow up. What they need to do is to make inquiries, come to the school to understand what is actually going on. I followed this Sylvester case. His sister also said that he was having problem in the school and they complained to the father. At the end of the day, the school said that they have expelled those people. She found out that those boys were not expelled, and she quickly communicated to her father. They left the boy there till eventually this kind of thing now happened to him. Even when the guy was in critical condition in the sick bay, the school was not very fast in referring him to a good hospital. Even the parents were not even forthcoming to be able to take him to a better hospital, make sure that he stabilized before moving him down to Warri. When they brought him to Warri, they left him at home. They didn't bother to send him to hospital. At least one of the parents would have sacrificed whatever they're doing to make sure that they stay with the child in the hospital to understand what actually is wrong with the boy and not just shipping him to the house. It's really sad that this happened, but parents need to pay attention to their kids more. If a kid has a report to make about a school, parents need to follow up and make sure that justice is served. If you feel that the school will not be able to solve the problem, then you withdraw your kid from that school. Living in Warri and sending a child to Lagos in boarding school, to me, it's a bit far, but some people are saying boarding school has helped them a lot to learn so many things, therefore they support being in boarding school. Whatever you want to do, but remember, life can never be replaced. Once a life is lost, it's lost. You can't replace it. Don Davis' own case today, the principal, the hostel master, and some of those people involved have been put behind bars. And the good thing about Don Davis' case is that he is alive to tell his story. But unfortunately, Sylvester is no more to share his own story. You have to be advocate of your children. It's only a parent that suffer to have the child will be able to advocate for his or her child. It's not the school. School is there to make money. If you're leaving your child in care of the school, I'm sorry, there you end up wasting your time. A school where they pay over 1 million naira. I don't know what else they want, that they will not take care of the students. They will not look closely to see what transpired, what is going on in the school. At the end of the day, it's like the school, they've chosen between the one who is richer than the other. Nigeria has generated to that level that everything that is being done now is based on popularity, wealth, who you know, nepotism. That's the only thing people care about. Nobody cares about doing the right thing. Cultism has been there. It has been in tertiary institutions, and from there it's escalating to primary and secondary school. When you have all this silence around some of these social vices, what it does is that people keep doing what they're doing without paying attention that is affecting people's life. Based on what I read on the internet, a boy among them, that a convoy came and picked him, and the school authority couldn't even intercept. Allegedly, the school was open, they were talking about online, before eventually Lagos State governor sealed up the school, which was supposed to be the first thing to be done when such a thing happens. So it's really sad that innocent people are losing their lives in this kind of situation. There are some people who pretend that this kind of thing has not been happening. Probably it has been happening to children of nobody, and nobody tends to bring awareness to it. Nobody talked about it. Now it's happening at Bowen School. This problem has been there in the society. There are more school children that are daily being initiated into these cult groups. Sylvester's own, we got to know about it because it's school for politicians and wealthy people in the society. We have cultism in primary, secondary, all over. People were carried away by Boko Haram, not knowing that cultism is a menace that is waiting to explode. In 2013, 18 children in Abeokuta, Ogun State were arrested for being cult members. In the same year, 11 other students were arrested. This was in 2013. 29 students were arrested. The following year, Ondo State Police Command nabbed 4 secondary school pupils for cultism, while in 2016, police in Delta State apprehended 28 primary and secondary school pupils aged between 13 and 16. Then in May 2017, 7 pupils from 4 public secondary schools in Lagos were arrested, and some people joined because of wealth and popularity. Some of the people, members of the cult, are rich. Some of those ones who are interested in joining, they join because they want popularity, they want power, they want authority. They want a situation whereby they can easily get whatever they want at their beck and call. Kids copy what their parents do. Some of them, there is that likelihood that their parents are also in the cult, and that's the reason why it's so easy for them to join and carry out those activities. They also have big people sponsors. In case they put them in prison, or somebody that will represent them in the court, hire a lawyer that will represent them in the court. Parents should find a way not to allow this kind of thing to be happening to their precious children. They need to find a way to fight it early enough. Even Ministry of Education, they need to step into this matter. Make sure that justice is served to this boy. The boy's family is not also relenting. They hired the firm of human rights activist and the lawyer, Femi Falana, to prosecute the case against the school over the death of their son. And recently, members of House of Representatives directed Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, to look into the case and make sure that justice is served. So fingers crossed, let's see how everything will go. Parents need to sit up. It's not enough paying for your children's school fees. You need to be there physically, emotionally to guide your children. If you know you cannot take care of a child, don't bring them into this world. It's not easy to take care of a child. You have to be there. Money is not enough. You don't go and ship your children to secondary school and dump them there because you can pay money for boarding house. And brag to whoever that wants to listen that your children are in boarding school, yet you don't go for ordinary parents teachers association meeting, PTA meeting. You don't go there. You don't know about what is wrong with your children in school. Even when they call you, you find one reason or the other not to be there. Parents need to be there for their children. Make sure to be there for them. Otherwise, you raise children that are emotionally disconnected. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't serve any good to the society. They don't have empathy towards their fellow human beings. So these are the kind of leaders they breed. In the next 20 years, one of them can become a senator or governor, and it's still the same vicious circle. This has really gone to show the kind of values we have in the society. The most disturbing part of this story is the parents sending convoy to allegedly pick one of the kids involved in this case. So when the child eventually grows into an adult and finds himself in leadership position, he'll become one of those irresponsible leaders. Nigerian society worship money, they love money. Once you drop money, wrong becomes right. Corruption has eaten deep into Nigerian society. Family is the bedrock of the society, so if you want to get it right, you start with your immediate family, raise your children to be good citizens, which can create ripple effect, creating a better society, and again, get the judicial system to be working, activate the legal system, and let people face consequences for their actions. Some people have been getting away with bad behavior, most especially the politicians and high government officials. Nigerian law is for the common man, it's for the poor man, but when a big man commits an offense, he goes scot-free. They believe that's the way of life. Money is everything. Yes, all problems cannot be solved by money. So let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.